Trail me.
Hmm. Okay. Ooh, new party members. Yeah, my character does look kind of like a clown. It almost looks like that portrait a little bit. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's a bit off, but... Alright, so there's Lan. Nice stats. Damn. Alright, let's see what your deal is. You got longbow. That's it? Okay. Let's see what your deal is. Distorted, not broken. Land the Mongrel is a curious sight, even for the distorted land of the world wound. A descendant of the first Crusaders, a child of the caves beneath Canabras. He followed his new leader up towards the light of the foreign sky. It seems that nothing can shade his composure. But is that really true? How strong is a man's resolve built upon his self-imposed death sentence? Huh. Okay. He is a monk. A Zen archer. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. I kind of like... Yeah, Zen archer is kind of an interesting take on being an archer. This would be a fun character if somebody wanted to be an archer in normal Pathfinder. Because then you use your wisdom for fighting, I think. Yeah. And dexterity still boosts his AC, so that's why he was... oh, damn, that's pretty good. Yeah. It's a good character. Alright. Let's see this lady. She got herself a normal bow. Also no equipment, despite it clear... Oh, those legs are cool. That looks wildly inconvenient, though. Shame she can't do anything with them. I don't think she can, anyways. She is neutral evil. Other guy? Lawful neutral. Neutral evil? She seemed like she gave a shit about the people. Well, it's hard to portray an alignment sometimes. Survival of the fittest. The deadly and cunning huntress from the Mongrel tribe. Thought they had a different name. Neithers? Tribe left her home and to travel the surface with her new commander. She inhabited a harsh and brutal world where the weak inevitably became prey for the strong. So she chose to be strong. Is there anything in this world that she wouldn't do in a quest for power? Or will survival always remain her primary instinct? Well, it is hard to shake survival. It really is. I'm kind of still minded that way, and I'm in a pretty comfy position. Her stats are decent. Her charisma is... Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, she does fine. Alright, let's see what her class is. Where is that? She is a fighter. Really? Just a straight-up fighter. I feel like we'll probably level up in something else later, then. Point blank shot. Sounds about right. And precise, so that now she's a decent archer. I might do... I don't know. If I can change your class, I'll definitely do that. His class is fine. He'll be a monk. Anyways. Save the game. Once again. And let's climb down. Check failed. Let's see what your check was. 11. Oh, well. Succeeded. No experience, though. And, yeah. The premise of this game is that a lot of things are rolled with a d20. If you're not very acclimated to how Pathfinder works, I'm kind of saying this in more than an hour in. Most things are done with d20 checks. And you add a modifier based on how good naturally you are, and also how skilled you are based on, leveling up. So you get yourself good at crafting. Well, even though your stat might not be great, your natural aptitude, you can still get good at something over time. And then there's a variety of dice, like a d6, or in this case, a 2 dice 6. You would roll 2 dice 6 to see what kind of damage you'd add for certain things. So this would be, I don't know, a great axe, I think. And that's a d12. But in any case, great sword. There we go. Great sword, I think, is 2 dice 6. And you would, roll that for damage. My bow on Jaicecian is d8, I believe. And you add different various modifiers on top of it based on how the things work. Alright, combat log. Yeah. Which I was going to expand this a little bit more. There we go. Let's move some people around. We're all archers, and there we go. Save the game, move on. And I didn't see this combat. Shit. I could have got some free shots in. Missed. Nice. She enchants her weapon.
I'll cut you wide open.
Does a little bit of damage. Yep, and she got the enhancement bonus. So she delays her turn. Then Windog. Make sure that's on. Is there any other moves she's got? No. Gotta be careful about this, because there's no undo function, I don't think. She did a little bit of damage, and that's her turn. You do the same thing. Can you do... Oh, I see. You do perfect shot strike. You know what? Let's do that. Damn right. And Sheila... She'll wander up and delay. I don't know if this guy can attack in the first round. Yep, could not. Ah, that's a significant miss. Shooting into combat. That's what to be expected. Okay, so it's everyone's turn to miss. There we go. We exploded that person. Sheila did some nice damage. So you see right here, there is a D8 in there, plus 4, so it added up to 11 because he rolled a, she rolled a 7. Then over here it shows I did a nature check and I was able to realize something. Not sure what though. But that was the skill I put some points in. Roughly in the beginning, but I'll be rounding things out later. Some more skills and different things. Oh. Okay. It's kind of a gross ingredient, but... Inflict light wounds. So, this would be a spell that harms people, as you would expect, since it says inflict. But if you are a undead type of creature, the... actually, I forgot what it was called. Basically a vampire type of creature. You could use these to heal yourself instead. Alright, save the game before we try to go across the treacherous thing.
Well, this didn't go well.
I'm gonna reload. Is there a quick button for that? I don't know. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna reload, see how fast it takes, or how long it takes to reload a quick save. Hope all y'all are enjoying yourselves. And if you are, please consider following the channel. If you really like what you're seeing today, please consider subscribing. Ah, so I did get experience for succeeding on the first try. Okay. And there's no encounter yet. Oh, here we go. So we'll take our 3 peoples. Actually. Yeah. So the 3 archers. On the elemental. Oh, I was hoping that all 3 of them will be able to shoot. Damn. So Windug. And that was a fight. Oh, no damage reduction. For real. Huh. The fight's still going on, so let's just move this boy back. Move her forward, because... her deal is to be a tank. There it is. We see an enemy. Kind of curious if her AC went up. No idea. So I'll have to get closer, but so will this thing. So let's delay our turns. Well, I just... There it is. And then we'll delay her turn shortly after, and then we'll wait for Wait for the elemental to come up to us. Oh, it's just rolling around. Look at you. No attack of... See, this is what I'm talking about. No attack of opportunity. Lame. Alright. And she takes a step back. Nice.
You brought the wrong monk.
Oh. Some good damage there, buddy. Good job. Hey, we won this fight. Nice. Save the game real quick, because habit.
I found something.
You don't say. You rolled a 5. That was like giving it to me. So what Sheila rolled was a 4. She has a +1 modifier on her check. Oh, it is a the difficulty was 0. You'd have to be dead not to notice this thing. It is still technically possible to fail. I have a character who actually I purposely chose to make sure my perception is decent. But yeah, possible. Cure Light Wounds. Nice. I cannot cast it with my current character yet, but it will be doable. So she could use it. She has the spell. I think for now I'm just going to dump it on this character, even though I can't use it. It'll be a couple levels before I can, but it's an option. Save the game because I can't help myself. And success. Alright. We continue going. So for now on, I'm going to try to veer the map so I could see the enemies. I'd rather get a free shot in before a fight starts. Like so. Try this again.
You won't survive.
There we go. We got a couple free shots in. And it says get ready for combat, but we don't see anything. That's alright. We'll delay. And there's the enemy. Right around the corner. Can I chuck this at him? No, not yet. I'll have to move up. So I'll delay my turn till after. I will also delay this person till after. Oh, it's just waiting. Interesting. Okay. So, could I go here? Shoot. No, I can't. Alright. It's worth a try.
Endure this.
So the bug is doing some strategy right there. Still go up in front a little bit. She goes in front. And that should provoke attacks of opportunity for anything it tries to roll past. Never mind, I forgot. Really? Thank you for shooting. Oh, there's more. Of course there is. Oh. Well, I guess Camilla wouldn't have got an attack of opportunity. Alright, well. There we are. I was like, alright, then what? Oh, let's see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That thing just rolled on in. No attacks of opportunity from Sela. Yeah, it doesn't prevent me from getting anything either. Alright, I'll just click that off. Maybe that'll make a difference. That was some weak sauce there. Go around the corner here. Make sure there's no secrets. Perfect. Don't care much for crossbows. Oh. Oh well. We're doing this. It's kind of rolled in. Alright, you enchant your weapon.
I'll cut you wide open.
Damn, that was not much. Alright, so this thing's gonna roll on in and probably poison her. That's gonna suck. Nice.
Burn! Slice! Behead! Yes, behead.
Wait, one shot? Really? Why don't you get two? They get a... Yeah, you're the monk. Hell.
Make every strike count.
Interesting. Alright, Sheila. Charge! Damn. She's consistently doing some decent damage. Say that much. I'm so used to paladins just kind of being tits in a bowl. Alright. Whatever. Actually, let's check for a moment. She's got a buckler. She couldn't use this anyway, so... Now, we're taking the great weapons, the masterwork, because they sell for money. Any tools that can sell for a reasonable amount of money, you kind of want to sell. Oh, Bug Lady, what's up? One dog glances at Lan, who's fixing his slip bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you're coming from, but you and I are the only two people here who sees things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to soul. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to ask the risk of the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason, and also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, or relying only on myself. Risking only my own life. When Dog slows, you and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together, and find the way out to the surface. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness. That we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves, and another to fight in the shield maze. One dog leans closer, her pupils dilating with her cat-like eyes. I've been here. I spent my whole life training so I can make it through this all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. That's where a couple of monsters, when there's... what's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. But we weren't prepared. The maze isn't a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. It sounds cool. She looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared, I was going to call ill-tempered trout, ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going. All because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all their problems. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan. Windu grimaces. I'm going to call her Windu from now on. And a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play a hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like a suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I'll think about it. Let's go. Wendu nods. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll show you to the, through the maze to the surface. I swear it. You know, you might be right. If the people are a bunch of kind of not the smartest people, and she's basically an example of one of their best warriors, then, yeah, maybe that's a bad idea. Leaving a location. Click on things, and then things happen. I know that's not what it said, but it might as well have. Alright, did we skip anywhere? Feels there's something might be there. It might not. Yeah, that looks like just shadowing. Okay. And like usual, save the game. And this game is nice enough to show you the loot that you left behind. I don't care. Yeah. Destroy uncollected loot? I didn't know that. Neat. I'll leave it alone for now. All my save files to be monstrous like Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Hope the water's clean. That'd be nice. She's gonna hobble everywhere. Can I talk to her? Didn't even try. Just checking different buttons to see if I can.
Always be ready for the worst.
Okay. Inspire rage. Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, let's check these mongrels out. This one has wings. This one has some horns on the side of the head. Kind of cool, the wings are... Would you look at that? Uplanders. Let us pray to our ancestors to bring some children back home safe to us. I suppose sometimes the only thing you can do is pray, I suppose. Your first impression of the mongrel village is that of a squalid dump. And the odors to match. How nice. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you in the gloom, and deformed shadows slope in the, within the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white, eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. The heavy-set, aged mongrel, yeah, he's a little bigger, shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands. And his face is distinctly rat-like appearance and protruding, pronounced teeth. And you hear the rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. Oh god, I know that feeling sometimes. Not comfortable. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other one gleams with moisture. Uplanders, and end times are upon us, indeed. Still better than the other character. What was it? Rubik's. That was just a couple lines. Chief Soul, we found the Angel Sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points at me. I'm glad we agreed on this. He had a vision, and now the Angel's Sword is together with the light of heaven, and or somehow inside of him. Gather the tribe. Anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Chief Soul raises his head with ragged, broken fingernails. Oh man, that sucks. Oh, Lan. Always dreaming. Always talking. Always too hasty. Too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An Uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen often. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Dialogue options. Restricted by mythic paths. Throughout the game, you'll be Occasionally encountered colored options that marked associated with a specific mythic past. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on a corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, other unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available. Huh. Okay. Alright, so Mundug stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. So is there anyone else on the surface here? I'd like to help you find the lost monster was in maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Lawful. Requires blah blah blah. Lan speaks the truth. Chaotic. Lan is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. I'll ask, is there anyone else on the surface here? Soul points off to the side. There he is, hale and hearty and prim as a peacock. Just like me. Well, Soul laughs, but quickly returns to business. She's not good. Too many uplanders. It's not right. It's not right. What are you doing here? What are you up to here? You're not one of us? We are not your kind when the time comes. We'll come to you, not you to us. We'll help you find the lost mongrels in the cave. You can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. Wendug lets out a satisfied sigh. At last, someone's talking sense. You don't understand. It's holy light. It'll scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Oh, you know this for sure, huh, Lan? What's your wisdom? Like a 5? You're like a child? Lan drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Soul does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. You don't believe it, but you're just going to sell the lie. You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. I believe this scaly side is probably the good side of you. Lan is mistaken. We didn't find the sword. Yeah, put me in this spot. When Lan whips around to look at you, stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you. But he quickly gets a handle on himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons. But I know it's a lie, and you know it, and Windulo knows it. Is it a lie? Really? Is it a lie? I don't know where this comes from. You are professing to lie to the other guy about this, saying that you know that this is true. Just so you can get people to run out there and save the younglings. Probably to get more people killed. Alright. Anyways. Now you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie and you know it, and Windu knows it. Len turns to Windu. Tell him, Windu. Windu stares blankly at him. I saw the light shining between the lights and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. And I believe that is true. Why are you doing this? Doing what? Telling the truth? Alright. Yeah. You saw some sort of kind of light near me and you thought that meant that now the angel's sword. You're mistaken. There's no need to drag other people into it. The scaly half of Lan's face is expressionless as always, but the human half is twisted by pain of betrayal. You betrayed yourself, buddy. You could, converse with me about this, but no. I see how it is. You and Windu have worked everything out between yourselves. Lan barks out a hollow laugh. I'm such an idiot. Lan beats his fist against his forehead, causing a few scales to fly off. An idiot who decided to trust you. You could still run out there and save them. We're the experienced warriors, not the villagers. Everyone around me has said that they didn't want to go anywhere or save anyone. But I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anyone else, isn't that right, Chief? Fine, I see how things are. I don't need anyone any more convincing. Lan offers a crooked smile. Wow. God, you are such a bitch. Peace, Lan. Stop being a bitch. Miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you're one of us, you will wait. We're not going anywhere. Uplanders, we now... Rest now. Sorry. There is a hut over there. You can rest there. I don't know if Land's gonna be like cutting my throat in the middle of the street. Or middle of the night. Well, I guess it's always night here. Land is silent, his eyes shifting upon you from Soul to Windu. You made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils, and now rest, so we can be at our best when we go into the maze. I promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Level up. Sometimes you get experience points, sometimes not. We gained a level. Woo! Alright, so let's level my character up. Jaicecian is a bit over 2,000, so you can see how much experience points I needed, but I'm over that. Ooh. Oh, I'm fatigued. Yes. Fatigued. Alright. So how this works, I didn't really go over how the classes work, but there's a variety, and you can pick almost any combination of which. Usually it's good to pick ones that theme well with each other. I'm going to go for level 2 Eldritch Archer. So we can get this ability specifically. Yeah. Okay, just making sure. So basically, whenever I can cast a spell as part and as part of the casting a spell, along with attacking, I can attack another time. And this works with, I speculate, any magic. Not that there's way too many offensive spells in the Inquisitor side, but it can actually help in a pinch, potentially. In any case, this will also give me a little bit more magic and blah blah blah. Alright, we get 2 more skill points. We're going to go with Perception. You know what? Persuasion. Yeah, we're good with that. Once we get Inquisitor, we'll be able to round ourselves out a little bit more with far more skills. But for those of you who played normal Pathfinder, some of the skills are, you can notice that there's a far less of a skill list. They condensed some of them. But thanks to that, you get less skill points. You would be thinking, hey, why doesn't he get 3 skill points? Because he has a 12 intelligence. Well, the reason why is because they condensed things, so they lessened the amount of skill points for everyone. And I get a spell. Which one do I want? Shield's not a bad one. Probably not going to use it, though. You know what? Brave Enfeeblement's fun, too. Oh, I get 2? Alright. We'll do that. And this is our thing. We get Spell Strike. Wait, we get both of these? That's supposed to be replaced. Interesting. Okay. It also gives, if we have an offensive spell we use with Spell Strike, it'll actually use the crit range of our weapon. So that's kind of cool. I don't think the ×3 matters though. Yeah, it's only ×2. Yeah. So multiplier, I should say. And that is my level up. You also note that you don't get full hit points per level up. It's roughly rounded half, and then add your con, which is why we only got so much. Okay, next character. Sheila, the Barbarian. Yeah, I don't know what class she should be. I have nothing in my head for what she should be at all. So we'll just press next. She's got some skill points. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather be able to do the options myself. Get some perception. Actually, let's give her some skills that round us out a little bit. Just in case no one else gets these. I really don't care what she does. Mobility with a -5. Jeez. She's wearing full plate too, though. Lay on hands. So she has a healing spell, or ability, but not an actual spell. Paladins get a significant bonus to saves as long as your charisma's decent, which it's okay. And you can see that her hit points are not bad. Alright. She gains a level. I think she's fine with picking this. Holy crap. God, she is really good at that. I don't hate her having mobility. I'll let her keep the trickery. That's not a bad idea. You know what? Instead of mobility, let's go with perception. I'd rather have more people with perception because it rolls off everyone. And her hex. Hexes are basically infinite spells. A little harder to do when you're playing not turn-based, but like live action, I suppose. And how hexes work is you can basically cast one hex on each individual once per day, unless it says otherwise. Ice Plant's probably one of the best ones to get early on if you have no idea. If you're playing in real, for a real person, like, you know, actual Pathfinder, not the computer game, this one is one of the funnest ones to get. Healing. You can just high-five everyone in a good street and heal everybody. That's great. Even if you're not normally a healer, you kind of are now. We're going to get Ice Plant, and that'll increase her AC. But if we wanted to do some debuffs and stuff, some of these are really, really good. Like Misfortune. You get Misfortune on somebody, it'll cause somebody to have to roll twice every time for a round. So if they have like 12 attacks, they roll twice for every attack, and they take the worst of the two. It's pretty brutal. Anyways. Yep. And she gets automatic spells, that's why she didn't have to choose. In her case, we go to her spell book, and let's look at her options. It's not the worst to have a AoE type of thing. Healing spells, not the worst idea either. We'll go to get Remove Fear. I don't remember if this allows you to re-roll a fear save. If it doesn't, then it's not quite as useful anymore. Burning Hands is fun. Anyways, let's go to Liam. Let's see if we can get him a level up in Crybaby. Alright, so he's got skills. Perception's fine. I mean, yeah, sure. Precise Shot? I would take that, yeah. And you can see here, reason why he got a feat is because at level 2, he gets a bonus feat for doing this. Or at least, yeah. So you got that and that. Monks get a lot of feats. We'll do Longbow because they're the better ones. And he's pretty much set. He's got good hit points. Alright, Windog. Alright, so I don't really want her to be a fighter, necessarily. What class should she be? I think Ranger kind of fits her well. A Slayer wouldn't hurt. In fact, Slayer is, quite frankly, the better fighter. Let's look at Slayer for a moment. Let's see if there's a one that has a pet. What's this? No. Alright. Interesting. Wait, does that mean that this one gets spells? Doesn't say it. Huh. Well, that's different. Okay. Alright, so there's those options. War Priest might not be that bad. But I think going with the theme of the character, we should pick somebody that has full BAB, if you will. Full BAB is for those classes that have a base attack bonus, that's what BAB is. And that governs how well they fight in a given situation. So you see right here, Rangers get +1. A Witch, for instance, gets +0. They get 1 every other level. And there's other classes like Oracle that get 1 every 3 levels. Or 3 every 4 levels, basically, is the ratio. So what I'm doing with my character is kind of ruining his options a little bit. do I get... Alright, so you don't get Hunter's Bond. That's a shame. I heard this one's not bad, though. Let's see, a move action can indicate an enemy, rally everyone. Everyone gets a bonus to hit and damage, and it lasts for a while. So there's no quick way of doing that. Hunter's Bond. Now, the reason why we're looking at Hunter's Bond is for the animal companion. I guess Demon Slayer would be a good option. Mainly because theme of the game. Yeah, it doesn't get any other options. So basically it gets... Yeah, it just gets better and better against demons. That is fair. Oh. Favorite enemy, Demons of Magic. Wait, so it just gets a little bit of everything? Demons of Slaughter, Demons of Strength. Oh, weird. And you still get a Hunter's Bond. So, what does this person lose? They lose favorite enemy, but they gain demon enemy. You know what? This sounds like a better option. We'll do this. And they get more skills for doing this since they're not a fighter anymore. Perception. I have a feeling that she might be the new athletic individual, so that might be the case. She doesn't need persuasion. Alright. Demons split into multiple types. Oh! Okay. So I'll have to worry about what she levels up it into. That's fair. Oh, and I guess she's good at all of them. Weird. Okay. That's a nice little bonus. Not quite as good as Slayer, I suppose, but she gets... It's very condensed. Okay. What's this first option? Protection against evil. I was curious about that. Go click on my Mr. Man here. Put this stuff over here so I know it's existing, but not on the main bar. That's an option I didn't click, but that's fine. Spells. I mean, I'll just click on this when I want to cast the spell. Put it over here since I don't deal with that junk. Ah, so this is the spell I could be channeling every round whenever I want to hit somebody. Touch of Fatigue. I could shoot my bow. If I don't want to cast any given spells, I could just have this going. And it will cast this at the enemy. I think. Hopefully that hopefully that's how it works. Dispel magic or whatever. Light of the Angels. Oh. Okay. We'll put this over here for now. You summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obscuring the vision of your enemies. Every ally within 20 feet, and that shows a circle below, gains 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour. Huh. And the allies become dazzled, or bedazzled, for D4 rounds. Dazzled is -1 to multiple checks. Okay, so... I'm happy with these options. So we're going to save it. Eh? I want to ask a few questions. Hi. Tell me about mongrels. Eh? Well, we're the crusaders under the ground. The children of the first crusaders. The world wound touches everyone. Look at us, and we are all marked by it. The Outlanders don't like it. They drove us under here. We haven't seen the Uplanders in quite a long time, so it's kind of hard to judge that. But we have a secret. Soul's one good eye twinkles slyly. We're waiting. When the shield mage falls, that is the end of our lives under here. We'll go under the surface to fight. Until then, we don't. Our place is here. Tell me about Windu. She a Jedi? Mace Windu? Ah, Windu. Our beauty, our huntress. Who is more skilled than Windu? There are braver fighters, yeah, but brave doesn't mean skilled. Windu is the only one to go into the maze and come out again. The others listen to everything she has to say. God, tell me about Lan. Lan makes this vague gesture. He's not one of us. No, not one of us. His father was one of us, but his father, no. They took him up to the surface. They ruined him as a child. Then they came back. But he wasn't one of us. A good hunter, yes. But he feels trapped under here. But he can't go up there either. It's not safe. He wouldn't last a gong. Wow. That's just like... I mean, I don't think anyone had a good opinion of him. What are you going to do now? Live as we did before. The ones who went, their trouble is their own. We will mourn them. But we are the Neathers. That's it. Neathers. So, Neathers. There's. We will wait for their call. Has the maze fallen? No. So we wait. Can I clarify? Are we Uplanders prisoners or guests here? Have you drawn weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you stolen our food? No. Guests. Kind of like him. Very simple. It probably remains skeptical and keeps an eye, but, you know, hospitable in the most he can be. I'm going to enter the maze with Windog. Soul looks at you, clearly preparing to say some harsh words, but in the wind, he just waves you off. Andy waves you off. I'd forbid it, but what would be the point? Ish, Windu. She'd ignore me and do it anyways. I spoiled her. Spoiled her by going into the dangerous maze? I mean, damn. No point wringing my hands over it now. I want to look around here. He has nothing to say. He's like, alright, go for it. It clearly says loot. Alright? Just want everyone to know. It says loot. So I am not stealing their stuff. So some of you guys have already seen this game before. How do you guys feel about this game? I think it's neat so far. I like it. It obviously reminiscent of Kingmaker because it's the same developers. But it, I don't know. It has a somewhat decent energy to it. Oh, never mind. Somebody pop it up. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious is that right? Ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered by several healed cuts and bruises and twisted into an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is... Oh, this is the guy that I like his name. It's so bad. Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me. If you have spent any time at all in the city, I have a business proposition for you. Then the neat is, game's neat. Lots of side stuff. Yeah, I plan on doing the side stuff. It's one of the big things. Hopefully they have dire owlbears just chilling out there in a small corner somewhere, just ready to ream you. Wait, that's Kingmaker. Hopefully this one's a bit better about that. Let's see. You know what? We're going straight for business. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You look like somebody that could swing a blade as well as cast a spell. I'm very gratified to see it. A good generalist and a fine companion on a way to the surface. I mean, shit, you just, like, looked at me. I know I have on my picture glowing laser beams coming from my hands, but I mean, I assure you, I'm not casting many spells at the moment. You're strong. It will not be trouble to you. Actually, the character is oddly strong. But I, alas, am not fit as I once was. I mean, you're about pear-shaped. I can't go crawling through these caves. Playing as scouts, my proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. Oh, fuck. I should have saved the game first. Camilla says, I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends amongst the, Tenebris elite. Fuck. You know what? Reload. Don't care. Nope. Stop. There it is. Reload. I'm going to squeeze... This is how I play these games. I'm going to squeeze every experience point out of it. I'm not going to know any secrets, but I see, clearly see... Oh, I didn't do the conversation, did I? Yep. Right. Okay. Oh, yeah, and there was the loot up here. Which I think is... No, it's the same. I was gonna say it might have been re-rolled. Save the game, and then we go back down. We talk to this fella. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What kind of business? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. 2,000 gold. Alright. Reload. Accept. I was wondering if that thing was going to pop off the screen. I don't know how much experience it is. I also don't care.
This way.
Oh yeah, just to see, what was my roll? Oh. Well, 6 is not too bad versus a DC 16. It's like average odds. The guy's waiting for me. Also, 2,000 gold might be nice. Dude. I once rolled 36 consecutive ones on a D20 check, reloading the game over and over again. That's, yeah, pretty bad. Then I rolled a 2, and then I proceeded to roll a bunch more ones. So I feel like that was a little bit weighed. About time. Hey, 17 experience points. Orgus's gaze is piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well, we'll make it 2,000. Money first? Deal. You know what? We'll do deal. We already haggled. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. How'd you get up here? For a moment, Horgus's eyes focus on Camilla before turning his gaze to you. Well, that's not suspicious. She wasn't just standing over a mutilated corpse earlier. No big deal. Like anyone else. Down I went into that cursed beetle, when that cursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm happy I didn't break my neck in a fall. And I'm happy, doubly happy, that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings and instead came across hunters from the settlement. Although I must say, when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't seem very kindly, speak kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Ha! Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away upon pleasantries. Horgus Gwyrm speaks his mind, and he pays for services. I mean, with a name like Gwyrm, you might as well speak your mind. And he pays for services rendered, not kind words with hard coin. I give my mongrels my dagger. I give the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle is far more worth it than this whole village. I played Zealous. Failed the check, left behind. Right. I'm just going to be squeezing every experience points I can. I don't really care about his name, but, you know, I'm going to be remembering Horgus Gwyrm. I have to go. Go on, then. Don't forget about our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Alright. I will scream into the caves and hopefully you can hear me. Good thing I know a thing about her Horgus Worm. Alright, power twists and warps all those who possess it. Once a person becomes accustomed to the special position in society, they develop a condescending attitude towards others. Not everyone, but yeah, certainly some. This attitude remains even when society itself crumbles around them, which yeah. Horgus Worm, a man blessed by noble birth and no small amount of superiority, has found himself in unusual circumstances. He persists in clinging to his riches and power, even though their value dwindles with every passing minute. Fair enough. Save the game, got myself 16 more precious experience points, and another possible 1,000 gold. Oh, these are the same, crap, I forgot what they're called. I know they're canonically called, mongrel, but Nethers? Nethers. I don't even want to know what's happening up there. Let's pray our... Yeah. Okay, so... Wait, is that another person with double horn head? Damn. That's, not a beneficial mutation. Has the maze really collapsed? Yeah, a little bit.
This way.
Alright, so... They're burning a lot of fire down here. Hopefully they got decent ventilation. Oh, you got some golden hair going on. Alright. Yeah, sure. Essential for using the Treat Affliction ability. Consumes when used. Sure. I'm glad that we have free reign of just, I don't know, grabbing stuff. Like, the person's clearly just divvying up the fish at this point. I'm just gonna save the game. A little weird stealing their stuff. Look at that. Mutated fish. Oh, it actually weighs something. So, something you'll notice in your inventory, things do weigh things. An accumulated amount of party members will actually accrue a, you will add more, you can have more carried. But, yeah, if you're not very strong, party members get weakened, even more fatigued and all that jazz. You will, you'll have less to be able to carry. So right now, my light load for the party is 267. After we sleep, we'll see what it is. Thanks for the fish. Goodbye and thanks for the fish.
Wherever my legs carry me.
No, this could be an easy Tuesday game. I like this. And there's Eva, the one who broke her leg, but honestly, she was kind of a badass. And Horgus Worm. Thank you to everyone who supported me through the streams and videos. My awesome wife, my awesome moderator, along with my subscribers on Twitch. And a huge thank you to those who simply watch the videos and just lurk during the streams. I also want to thank my Patreon support. Thank you, Zayla Darkwater. If you liked the video, please follow the channel and share the video. Have a good day.